Hello, my name is Giuseppe Bianco. I am a policy analyst at the OECD, Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. And today we're going to be talking about open banking and open finance. Open banking can be defined as the sharing and leveraging of customer permission data by banks with third-party providers and firms to make more services and products available. Open banking is essentially about data from payments accounts. And open finance is the next step from open banking, where a wider set of data from more areas of financial activity are shared. And this refers to credit, savings, insurance, pensions, and investments. At the OECD, we have been working on open banking and open finance for the past few years, and we have produced several policy reports. Open banking and open finance share multiple objectives. First and foremost, the empowerment of customers with their data to facilitate their choices on the use of their data among different financial products and services. Secondly, there's an objective of promoting innovation so that new services can be provided or existing services can be provided in more innovative ways. The third objective is to encourage competition. Now, open banking and open finance also pose key challenges. First and foremost, they can refer to data usage and management. So there can be an inappropriate use of data or the use of data for purposes different to the ones for which customers had given their consent. Secondly, there are consumer risks. So there can be an oversimplification in the comparison of services, and customers may make choices that are not really beneficial to them. Thirdly, there are operational risks. As more data are shared across the ecosystem, we have to be sure that appropriate risk management is in place in all third-party providers. Fourthly, there are risks to fair competition. There can be market dominance by some actors. And finally, there are also possible systemic implications if few providers become very big, and they can bring about several implications for the stable funding of incumbents. Data privacy is a major consideration for open banking and open finance. Data is shared among wider categories of entities, and some of this data may be sensitive. So we may infer membership in a religious group or a trade union. So there has to be enhanced scrutiny with regard to the processing of such personal data. Trust is key to the uptake of open banking and open finance. We can see that data protection is key in the open banking or open finance arrangement or legal or regulatory framework. We have to ensure that customers feel safe in sharing their data. And this means first and foremost clarifying the roles and purposes of all the actors involved in the processing of data, and have clear liability rules so that if problems do arise, customers have somebody to hold accountable for them. There's a difficult interplay between open banking and open finance arrangements on the one hand and data protection rules on the other. This calls for enhanced cooperation by responsible authorities, on one hand data protection authorities, and on the other financial and competition authorities. Implementation challenges therefore concern three main points. One is building trust in the open banking or open finance framework, and that's where data privacy plays a major role. The second main point is about having the right incentives in place for incumbents to be responsible in the adoption of the open banking or open finance framework. This mainly results to having fair compensation or other economic incentives. And third, interoperability of both data frameworks, data formats, and the infrastructure needed to transfer data. And in this regard, this is crucial because it enhances the sharing of data across sectors and across borders. Portable digital identities are key to open banking and open finance systems, and they are being developed by both the public sector and the private sector. In conclusion, cross-sectoral regulatory cooperation will be crucial to the effective, successful implementation of open banking and open finance frameworks, because different kinds of regulators are called upon to work together. This concerns data protection authorities, competition authorities, and financial regulators mainly. And in this respect, the OECD is an appropriate forum for facilitating cooperation amongst relevant regulatory authorities.